Right in front, and that's a penalty at center, right behind the play, and now there's pushing and shoving. Oh, he came in late and hammered him. That could be some disciplinary I can't say the word. There should be some discipline there on Ryan Hall. A disciplinary hearing. That's what I wanted to say.
Was stopped once again, and now Fukakusa getting into it with Dever. Stepping in there is Yesley, I believe he came in there as well. Play still going. Fukakusa getting into it, and now here we go. We got some rough stuff near center. Fukakusa and Dever are in a wrestling match. A right there from Dever. Fukakusa drops the gloves. Another right by Dever. Here's Fukakusa with a right. Wrestles him to the ice, and Tyler Fukakusa is the winner of that one. Igniting the crowd. Engine number 9. You are on the Fukakusa line. As Henderson took a run at his man, this will be settled down by Valentine, and now Van Watershoot crashes towards the net. We've got another pile-up. Valentine is down. Henderson in there. Van Watershoot was the first man in. Bertrand trying to grab a man, and now we've got another melee here. In there is Adams Matthews, has someone grabbed. Vitali's trying to find a man. Rights being exchanged. Here comes another fight. We've got 2 more breaking out. Down to the ice, it's Tomlinson in a battle. Tomlinson takes his man down to the ground as gloves are flying. A yard sale in front of the net. Absolute chaos here.
Back comes down. Aurora. Oh, here we got him. Behind the play. Let's see here. Boys are throwing them. Temper's clear here tonight. He dumps it out front, and they run the goaltenders down. Temper's clear behind the play. We'll get some pushing and shoving. Here we go. That's McNeil. There's some rough punches being thrown. Throws him in a headlock. And we'll get the county player. As Temper's flaring this one, the linesman in there. Boy, oh boy, the linesman work. It looked like my wife fighting for the remote last night for the ball game.
Arm goes up. There's at least one penalty here. It might be goalie interference initially. And now the rough stuff. Got a couple of scrums. Haven't had much of this yet this year. But here we go. 4:26 to go.
26 to go. 2-0 for the Tigers. Bouncing Krog. And now we have a fight. Brewing, oh my. He's on top of his man. That's number 34, Matteo Iacovelli. And Iacovelli unleashing some haymakers. Oh my.
And Littlejohn behind the play. Anderson, the bigger man, going after Littlejohn, and those two are starting to throw punches, and there's a fight. Both of them have their cages on, but those two are swinging hard as Littlejohn takes them down.
And a hit there, Lennox taken down. The arm goes up, and Belgrave takes his man down, and we got a fight here at Central Arena. The Cats are getting feisty. Belgrave lay it down. And things got a little testy there.
And to work it down low and being tripped up there by Lucas Lapalm, and Archer and Ethan Lindsay are in a tussle now right in front of the Panther benches. Persabali and Adams Matthews as well. And oh boy, here we go. Adams Matthews and Percivali are in a fight. Temper's really starting to bubble over as now Hyman is squaring up. He's with Littlejohn. Durazio tied up with Lucas Lapalme. And Lapalme gets an okay, there's going to be a lot of penalties dished out after this.
He sprints up the ice, looking for room. Taylor slides it across. Zabeski, oh, and he got hit hard. Mason Zabeski then just got stepped on the back of the neck. And he's not doing well there. Hopefully there's no blood or no cut on the back of his neck. But now Cole Wenger is mixing it up. Is Wenger going to fight? Looks like Cole Wenger's going to fight. And Wenger with a fight. There's some wailing. Oh, and now Matthew Wang jumps in because Cole Wenger was getting it. And Matthew Wang jumps in on Haslam. And that was a fight. Mamma mia! What is going on in Oakville? Fights like crazy. There's two. And now Matthew Wang is taking some licks on Owen Holleran because Wenger said, not today, my friend. Holy jumping.
RIT. And the Tigers program in NCAA Division I. He continues to rag Brown. Comes around, Nick Bach let it go. Long shot coming in. We got ourselves a scrap here. Walter is going at it with, I think that's Joe Boyce, number 5, and they are trading some pretty good bombs. Boyce with an uppercut there. Walter staying with it here. Those two are getting some pretty good shots in as they're pinned up on the glass, tied up, and finally the linesman will get in there to break it up.
The draw against Ziliotto, who's going to get some there. Now, right off the draw, we've got a scrap. Detilio taking a couple of rights against Lonsdale. Lonsdale with another right. Wrestles Detilio down to the ice. They're both on top of each other as the officials come in to make the stop there. Thomas Lonsdale with a few rights. Detilio landed some.
Rejoin the play as Moreau, and now it's going to be scrap here at center ice. Moreau thought about leaving the zone, but he won't. It's Reeves and Isaiah Paris, and Paris's bucket just came off. So did Reeves. They're exchanging some pretty good blows. Got to make sure one of them doesn't fall, though, on his head. Mason Reeves is throwing some bombs with his right hand, but now he's getting tied up by Paris. And the Pickering native just hooked Reeves to the ice.
As this is dumped in, a big collision as Grobinopoulos and Van Watershoot on top. Grobinopoulos throws a punch. He threw a late punch at Van Watershoot, and Van Watershoot goes after him. Here we go. Van Watershoot in a battle with Grobinopoulos. Gloves are still on. They haven't taken the gloves off. Now Van Watershoot wants a piece. Still wrapping it out. A right by Van Watershoot. Try to rip the helmet out. Van Watershoot with a right. Grobinopoulos with a right. And they get tackled down to the ice. What a performance. Jammed along the far side, pinching. Played thin. Now there's a chance on the doorstep as it trickles towards. Oh, here we go. We'll get some pushing and shoving. See if they want to dance. That's number 24, Nick Batty again. As they go down. And the Heat, they're still going at it.
Blake across the John Jack. Chris John Jack the shot. It's on the ice, wide of the mark. Blake's going to pinch. He decided late, and Jack Blake leans into Maleka. And now Blake and Maleka. Is Jack Blake going to go for a fight? He is. He is. Don't take his helmet off. And Blake's going to go with Maleka. There's a fight. Blake takes his helmet off. Maleka and Blake. Blake gets thrown to the ice. And Maleka now back up. And Jack Blake gets a lick in. And Jack Blake gets his first career OJHL fight with his helmet coming off.
Along the boards, and now they chip it out front where Jackson's going to grab it, and now we've got a little bit of a scrum breaking out. And that's going to be Logan Monder who's going to get into it here. And Monder wrestles his man down, and now everybody decides to jump in, and they're going to help out in the fray. And they're going to have some real pushing and shoving going on here now.
Semeniuk is forward, and we got a little bit of a scrum. Are we gonna see a fight? Horsley, he's laying in a fight. We got a fight going on. Here we go, it's Horsley. And it's Sordo. And down goes the boys. Oh my, what a shot. A little bit of pushing and shoving.
Thought he would be like the former Detroit Red Wing player, and now he wants more towards the net. Dubrich knocked him hard, but he bounces right back up. That's what a BVW does. Another chance for Podolski down, and the net comes off. That's 11 times in the game. Now Podolski wants a piece of Campbell. And now Campbell really heated. Podolski trying to skate away. Jake Campbell, he's got to be careful. McEachern and Robinson come in. And now Eftimovsky getting into it with Campbell. And Jake Campbell exploding here in the third. He really wants to go at Eftimovsky. Two officials in there trying to break it up. Here we go. Eftimovsky doesn't want to fight. Campbell's going to take him down to the ice. On top of him. What about?
Front still briefly, then finally found no goal. It'll be put in after the whistle. Then there's a cross check that's going to draw a crowd as Balla was fired into the boards from behind and a cross check. And that certainly drew in Jackson Boyer very quickly. We've got some punches being thrown. Mason Reeves is not a guy you want to tangle with. And now Mason Reeves is all fired up too. They mean business now as Reeves is putting the business to the young gentleman that decided he needed to tackle Mason Reeves. Glove is on though. Now the glove is off, the helmet's off, and Reeves is having his way. The Mad Bomber is one of the more feared hitters in this league. You don't see that from him very often.
Called for charging. Littlejohn kicks it. And a little extracurricular activities. Lucas Littlejohn now getting into it with Duchesne, and Littlejohn and Duchesne are in a fight right now. Lucas Littlejohn, oh, now he's fighting back, and this is probably going to be a suspension for Lucas Littlejohn. And that is bad news for the Pickering Panthers.
Trying to knock it free. Fukakusa with it. It's been 2 long years, but the wait is over now. The Pickering Panthers are Buckland Cup champions in 2022. What a game. What a series. Pickering is champions of the OJHL.